Welcome to today's in-depth journey into the fascinating world of modern American coinage, where we take a close and detailed look at the 2016 United States quarter dollar, especially the 2016 D coin from the Denver Mint, along with the version that carries no mint mark at all. This video is going to walk you through everything: the history behind the coin, the minting process, the detailed artwork on the obverse and reverse, the difference between the Denver Mint, the Philadelphia Mint, and the coins that appear without any visible mint mark, plus a deep and extended analysis of condition grading, collector demand, and the exact coin values in today's market. Throughout this long discussion, you will learn what makes the 2016 quarter series special, what errors and varieties collectors look for, and how condition can transform a basic circulating coin into something more valuable than expected. By the end of this extended exploration, lasting nearly an hour and a half, you will have complete clarity about the place of this coin in the modern numismatic world. Let us begin with the broader setting of the 2016 quarter. The year 2016 is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a long series launched in 2010 and running through multiple years, each coin representing a national park or national site. The United States Mint released 5 different quarter designs in 2016, each celebrating a different location of national significance. These include Shawnee National Forest in Illinois, Cumberland Gap National Historical Park in Kentucky, Harpers Ferry National Historical Park in West Virginia, Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota, and Fort Moultrie in South Carolina. Whether your coin shows George Washington on the obverse with one of these reverse designs, the specifications remain the same: a copper nickel-clad composition weighing 5.67 grams, a reeded edge, a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, and a face value of 25 cents. Now let us focus particularly on the Denver minted coin, the 2016 D quarter. The Denver Mint has been striking coins for circulation for more than a century, and in 2016 it produced hundreds of millions of quarters. The letter D, representing the Denver Mint, usually appears on the obverse of the coin, typically near the portrait of George Washington. However, the user of this video is also interested in the D without mint mark situation, which refers to coins that should have a mint mark but appear to be without one. In the modern era, the absence of a mint mark usually indicates a coin produced at the Philadelphia Mint, as Philadelphia uses no mint mark on standard circulation quarters. Therefore, a 2016 quarter without a mint mark is normally a regular Philadelphia issue, not a Denver coin missing its mint mark. True missing mint mark errors on modern quarters, especially after the 1980s, are extremely rare and generally not common in the marketplace, so most 2016 quarters without mint marks simply belong to the Philadelphia Mint. Before we look at values, we need to understand condition and grading. Coin grading is a universal system ranging from poor, which is extremely worn and barely identifiable, all the way up to mint state grades that fall between MS60 and MS70. These higher mint state grades tell us how perfect and untouched a coin is. The closer it is to MS70, the more flawless the surfaces appear under magnification. Many modern coins, including those from 2016, are found in circulated condition because they are regularly used in daily transactions. Circulated condition coins show wear, dull surfaces, small scratches, and lower definition in the details of the design. They are commonly found in pocket change and are generally worth only face value unless they have an error or unique variety. Now let's break down the value of the 2016 D quarter in typical condition. In circulated condition, which includes grades such as very good, fine, very fine, and extremely fine, the value is simply 25 cents. That means that for most circulated 2016 D quarters, no premium exists in the collector market because these coins were produced in such high numbers. Supply is huge, demand is moderate, and circulation wear reduces the visual appeal. For this reason, collectors usually do not pay extra for worn examples. When we look at uncirculated or mint state 2016 D quarters, the picture changes slightly. A coin fresh from a mint roll or mint bag with little to no signs of wear may carry a small premium above face value. In grades such as MS60 to MS63, the value often ranges between 50 cents to $2, depending on the specific reverse design and demand among collectors. The surfaces must be bright and free of wear, though minor bag marks or small contact scratches are common for coins coming from high-speed minting operations. When we step into higher mint state grades, Mississippi 64, Mississippi 65, and MS 66, values increase more notably. An MS 64 2016 D quarter may sell for around $1 to $3. An MS 65 example, showing sharper luster and fewer marks, may reach $3 to $6 or potentially slightly more if it has a particularly clean strike. An MS 66 example becomes more desirable because fewer coins from high-volume mint batches attain this level of quality. An MS 66 2016 D quarter can reach around $6 to $15 depending on the specific 2016 design and the grading service that certified the coin. Going even higher, MS 67 is where you begin to encounter scarcity. At this level, the coin exhibits excellent luster, nearly flawless surfaces, and an exceptional strike. Coins graded MS 67 may sell for 20, 30, or even higher amounts depending on market conditions. Since modern quarters are struck in huge quantities, most coins show enough tiny marks to fail MS 67 standards, making true MS 67 pieces harder to find. A 2016 D quarter in MS 67 can be worth around $20 to $70. If you find an MS 68 example, you are entering a very rare zone. Even though modern coins are common, the perfection required for MS 68 is extremely difficult to achieve. These coins have nearly mirror-like cleanness and virtually no imperfections. An MS 68 2016 D quarter can be worth more than $100, sometimes $200 or even $300 depending on the population reports from major grading companies. These coins are typically found only in sealed mint sets or high-quality mint rolls. MS 69 examples are almost unheard of. An MS 69 modern quarter is close to perfect. If such a coin is found, its value can exceed several $100s or more. An MS 70 example is considered perfect under magnification. For circulating strike coins, MS 70 is almost impossible, and the few that exist in other modern series often sell for extremely high prices. Now let's discuss errors and varieties that can increase the value of a 2016 D quarter. Collectors look for errors such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, double dies, die cracks, die chips, missing clad layers, and partial collar strikes. For example, an off-center 2016 D quarter that is missing 10–20% of the design might be worth between $10 and $50 depending on severity. A double die obverse or reverse variety, if clearly visible, can also increase value, often between $10 and $100 depending on rarity and demand. A missing clad layer error, which results in a copper-colored surface, can also be worth between $30 and $200 depending on condition. Now we shift the discussion to the 2016 quarter without mint mark. Again, as mentioned earlier, this means it is a Philadelphia mint coin. Most Philadelphia-struck 2016 quarters also have extremely large mintages, often in the hundreds of millions. Just like the Denver version, in circulated condition they are worth only face value. In mint state grades, their values mirror the Denver mint values almost exactly. MS 63 and lower are worth small amounts. MS 65 coins may be worth a few dollars. MS 66 examples may reach $10 to $20, and MS 67 examples may reach $30 to $100 depending on the specific variety and collector interest. MS 68 Philadelphia coins become rare and can be worth $100 to $300 or more. As with Denver coins, MS 69 examples are extraordinary and rarely appear in the market. Because both Denver and Philadelphia mints used high-speed machinery and enormous production runs in 2016, high-grade coins are difficult to obtain due to bag marks and contact scratches. That is why collectors often search sealed mint rolls, mint sets, or uncirculated coin sets to find possible high-grade examples. One important part of the discussion centers on the topic of value fluctuations. Modern coin values change frequently based on collector interest, grading population changes, market demand, and the appearance of newly discovered varieties or errors. For example, if only a few MS 68 examples are known at one moment, their value may be several $100s. But if a few more are graded in the following years, the price can decline because the coin becomes less scarce. Similarly, a new error discovery can create sudden excitement around a particular design. Another interesting dimension involves the flips of the coin market between circulated collectors and high-grade collectors. Most people across the world who search for coins simply want to build a date and mint mark set. For these collectors, any 2016D or 2016 no mint mark quarter is a common and easy find, with no particular premium. But high-grade specialists try to obtain the finest graded example for their registry sets. These collectors compete to acquire top-grade pieces, bidding up prices for Mississippi 67, Mississippi 68, and higher coins. This competition explains why an otherwise ordinary modern coin can sometimes sell for hundreds of dollars at auction. For a 2016D quarter to be truly valuable, especially above face value, it must fall into one of a few categories. It must either be uncirculated and graded at a high mint state level, or it must feature an error that adds uniqueness. Without these traits, a 2016D quarter remains common and worth 25 cents. The same is true for a 2016 quarter without mint mark from Philadelphia. Now let us broaden the conversation to include the overall collecting environment. Modern quarter collectors often look for full sets from the America the Beautiful program. These sets consist of dozens of designs released between 2010 and 2021. Some collectors attempt to gather one example from each mint for each design, which includes Denver, Philadelphia, and sometimes San Francisco. Because of this collecting behavior, all 2016 quarters have a guaranteed level of basic collector interest, though not enough to raise the value of circulated coins. However, uncirculated pieces with clean strikes and minimal marks are always welcomed by collectors. When we examine the artwork of the 2016 designs, another area of collector attraction becomes clearer. Each national park design carries unique imagery. For example, the Shawnee Quarter shows Camel Rock. The Cumberland Gap coin features the figure of an early pioneer. Harpers Ferry's coin displays the Armory Firehouse. Theodore Roosevelt's coin shows the president on horseback in the rugged natural terrain of North Dakota. Fort Moultrie's coin depicts Sergeant William Jasper during the Revolutionary War. These artistic depictions motivate some collectors to prefer particular designs from the 2016 series, and this preference can, in certain cases, slightly influence the values of high-grade examples. Now let us discuss long-term potential. Modern quarters such as the 2016D or the 2016 no mint mark quarter are not expected to appreciate sharply in the near future because of their large mintages and widespread availability. However, high-grade certified coins might see gradual value increases over many decades as populations stabilize and fewer pristine examples remain in the wild. Rare errors also tend to maintain or grow in value as they become known and documented. If you are searching for a valuable 2016 quarter, the most realistic path is to focus on error varieties, exceptionally high-grade raw coins, or professionally graded pieces from established grading services like PCGS or NGC. Examining uncirculated rolls with strong lighting and magnification may reveal varieties such as double dies or die chips. Checking the rims, edges, and overall strike sharpness may also lead to interesting finds. Understanding the difference between a 2016D coin and a coin without mint mark also requires basic awareness of mint distribution patterns. Denver coins are generally found more frequently in western and central states, while Philadelphia coins dominate eastern regions. However, mixed circulation means both types can appear anywhere in the United States. For collectors outside the U.S., both versions circulate together and are equally common. Now let's return to condition analysis with a more extensive, deep dive explanation. Grading is a delicate balance of observing luster, strike strength, surface preservation, and overall eye appeal. Luster refers to the way light moves across the surface of the coin in cartwheel-like reflections. Strike strength refers to how sharply the details were pressed into the coin during minting. Weak strikes can reduce value even if the coin is uncirculated. Surface preservation includes evaluating contact marks, scratches, and any other interruptions to the metal surface. Eye appeal is a more subjective category but includes overall brightness, toning, symmetry, and attractiveness. Many 2016 quarters suffer from bag marks because of the way large batches are stored and transported. These marks typically appear on Washington's cheek, the open fields of the reverse design, or the central areas of the coin. A large number of these marks will prevent a coin from reaching grades above MS64. That is why coins that achieve MS67 or MS68 are notable, and the price reflects this difficulty. Now let us summarize the present-day value ranges for 2016 D and 2016 no mint mark quarters in the modern collector market. Circulated condition. Worth 25 cents. Uncirculated MS60 Mega Siemens 63, about 50 cents to $2. MS64, $1 to $3. MS65, $3 to $6. MS66, $6 to $15. MS67, $20 to $70. MS68, $100 to $300 or more. Errors. $10 to several $100 depending on severity and demand. These ranges represent typical values in today's marketplace and may shift due to changing collector trends. As we move through the final portion of this long discussion, let us consider the broader significance of modern coin collecting. Many collectors enjoy the thrill of finding interesting coins in circulation, building sets, discovering errors, or hunting for high-grade examples. Modern circulating coins offer this opportunity because they remain accessible and affordable. Anyone can search through pocket change and potentially find an above-average quality example. The 2016 D and 2016 no mint mark quarters are part of the ecosystem of modern American coinage that showcases natural landmarks, historical events, and artistic craftsmanship. Even though they are recent coins, they form an important link in the collecting hobby, offering both beginners and advanced collectors something to appreciate. Their values may not be high in circulated condition, but their role in the ongoing tradition of U.S. minting gives them lasting historical presence. This completes our extended, uninterrupted, and deeply detailed explanation of the 2016 quarter dollar, the 2016 D Denver Mint coin, and the 2016 coin without mint mark, covering their history, specifications, condition analysis, minting context, collector behavior, and today's value ranges in a smooth, long narrative suitable for a full-length video presentation.